Welcome back to the channel, everybody, being part 2 of getting my STi motor put together. If you guys watched yesterday's video, I unfortunately wasn't able to get as much done as I wanted. I got the heads bolted on and whatnot, but I still need to head out back to Josh's because I did end up leaving my motor there because it was snowing and I didn't want water getting inside my motor. So I'm gonna head out there today, but first I need to stop by Subaru and grab some cam seals. I need to grab a lot of different gaskets and seals. I'll head out to Josh's shop and completely seal up the motor. I never put the valve covers, seals on, anything like that, so I need to go out there, completely seal the motor, and then bring it back here to my shop and we'll get the long block assembled. I made sure to bring my gasket maker along with some assembly lube as well so I can get the head 100% sealed up and properly lubricated so I do not have any dry startups. Just got done at Subaru and I ended up just picking up a whole new complete engine gasket kit because I didn't want to try piecing it together with the parts I do have and don't have. So I spent the extra money, got the whole gasket kit so I'm not having to make trips back and forth to Subaru. So now we are going to head out to Josh's shop and get to work on this motor. Alright, we're at Josh's now. I'm going to go ahead and pull the valve covers back off. I need to still torque down the cam caps and all that good stuff. I'm going to put you guys on a time lapse during all that process. I don't really want to record like talking to you guys in there. Josh is recording for his channel, so I don't want to be intrusive in any way. So I'm going to set you guys on a time lapse getting the motor 100% sealed up. So I just finished up torquing down the passenger side cam caps. For you guys that don't know, the 4 bolts inside the darker bolts, these get torqued down to 15 foot-pounds, and the outside bolts get torqued down to 8 foot-pounds. Unfortunately, time has gotten away from me yet again here at Josh's shop. I got here at, I think it was like 10 o'clock. It is currently 2:30, and I should have been long done with this motor, but things happen, and when you're with the boys, sometimes you get distracted. But I need to go ahead and throw on my new valve cover gaskets on the valve cover, get the valve cover put back on, torque down, and then our long block will be completed. And there we have it. We have a 100% sealed long block. The only thing I need to do right now is throw in the cam seals. Since I am at Josh's shop, he has all the fancy Company 23 tools that will make this job a million times easier. Also, for you guys that don't know and don't know the torque specs on valve cover, all of these bolts are 8 foot-pounds. Normally all of these, I forget the size they're called, but all of these bolts are normally always going to be 8 foot-pounds. What I need to go through and do now though is, you guys can see all the oil on the block. It just looks like shit. I need to go through, brake clean all of that off, because this motor was sitting overnight without the valve cover and all that stuff sealed. So it was just leaking oil everywhere, and I do not want oil on the block whatsoever, especially when I go to get my first startup. I need the motor completely dry so I can spot an oil leak if we do have one. So far, from what we've done, there should be absolutely no problem of an oil leak. Everything has been replaced, all new gaskets, all of that good stuff, and everything has been torqued down to the proper spec. So I'm crossing my fingers that I will not have a leak. Daddy wagon. I'm always scared to ask a fucking picture of me. Look at this stuff. Well, we got my STi motor completely sealed up today and it's loaded back in my truck. I'm now taking it back to my shop so we can completely finish getting the long block together. I still unfortunately have no update on my IAG billet tensioner, no shipping information, so I mean that is the last piece I'm waiting for to get the car running. So that is unfortunate. I hope it's not a huge delay because I want to see this car run preferably like this weekend, but I don't see that happening unless they just never sent me my shipping confirmation email. So it's probably gonna be another like week or so is my guess on when I get my tensioner. I did go ahead and order some other parts for the STi as well that I've been needing for quite a while and I've just kind of neglected getting. So I still will have videos to make while I'm waiting on my tensioner to come. But fingers crossed that my tensioner shows up very soon.
off the bolt.
Well, if you guys saw that, you guys could tell how much of a pain in the ass it was unloading this motor. But we finally have the motor returned here at the shop, and I cannot wait to get this done. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I'll see you guys in the next video when we start assembling this long block.